something else. That's it. That's all we want.
But it's the team. The girls are fighting. No. The girls are fighting.
Sound effects at that time. Now check that. Check it.
Did someone say you guys were trying to copy them or something?
We just use them as it's a drop. Look, check that. Welcome y'all to episode 281 of another Talk Your Shit Tuesday from the Everything and Then Some podcast. I am Just Jer with
The Lucky Laugh.
We also got our guy Mars on the switches.
What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday.
And we have a special guest today.
Yes.
She's that girl, okay? Her voice is iconic. She do what she do.
Yeah.
She get that bag. She get that money. She is the queen of doing it. Shout out to Mrs. Cream of the Crop in the building.
Yes, thank you, baby. I appreciate that intro. I love it.
Let them know.
She brought the words
It's
with
all
her.
there.
Right.
Okay.
Multifaceted was wild. How many syllables is that?
Ooh.
Don't count them. Never mind.
They can't read.
Brain broke.
I don't think people even are aware that compound words exist.
Oh man,
They're not these days. They're not. They don't teach it. Shout out to all of our everythings in the chat.
Yes.
We see y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Uncle Fat's in the motherfucking building.
He
Shout
always
out,
in the
Uncle
building. Always in the building.
Shout out to Uncle Fats
And Mrs. Fats.
and Mrs.
Oh
Fats.
yes, Auntie Fats. You better be in the chat
Auntie
too.
Fats, Yeah,
It's a duo.
Yeah,
I know she is. But thank you for sharing your time with us, for coming to talk some shit with us at HQ. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me and thank you for having me. I
Absolutely.
appreciate
It's
it.
well overdue.
It was overdue.
overdue.
It was overdue. You know, you one of them ones. It's just like, no, you gotta have them at HQ to come talk some shit with us. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
everything is about timing though. So I finally slid in them DMs. Pause. And it was just like, let's make it happen.
It goes down in the DM. You went down in the DM. And now I'm here. Jerry, I didn't know you were that type of boy.
Oh, he is. He is.
Whenever I need to be, Whenever I
He
need
is
to be.
our head of talent acquisition.
Yeah.
So
The head of talent. Okay.
I invite all the people, so
not they gonna edge their grass.
they out of line. I'm telling
They're
you,
so
I
out
want to
of line.
send.
You know what? They're like
some
every
flyers.
Tuesday we see
They got ops.
visitors.
I never knew what an op was until
That's
now.
what. Yeah.
That's an op.
Yeah.
Yes, how?
You know how.
That's a suburban op. This is literally suburban
This
op.
at least
Yeah.
the third time.
He's doing it on purpose.
I was gonna say they realized you
They
have
cutting trees at this point.
company. They noticed the pattern. They're like every
the CEO
Tuesday.
in the building herself. Child, your neighbors is ops. Miss Smith.
Tell them to shut that shit up. The what?
Why now? Like, you had
All day.
You know what they did?
Month.
They looked out the window and said, "Oh, yep, she got company."
Yep.
Break out the weed whacker.
Pretty much. That's pretty much what happened.
That's butcher nature. Come on
Yeah,
now.
most people come over with cookies and a platter. No, they came over with lawn shears.
A
well,
weed whacker.
Yeah,
A lawnmower that they had to push up the street.
a bag of leaves.
they ain't got no bag on their llama. I can tell. They ain't got no
That's
bag on
the
their
heels
llama.
have. They ain't got no cadence of
Oh, that-
patience.
He said they don't have a bag on their lawnmower.
Oh, that is
I'm
funny.
surprised. I'm surprised it's gas powered. That they had
That's gas.
That is, yeah. So how has everyone's week been? Our weeks run from Tuesday to Tuesday over here.
It's been fine. It's been cool. It's been a week.
We adults out here, so
Yes.
yeah, that's what you get.
It's been a day ending in Y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Already.
See,
I said at the same time.
There's a lot going on under there. Like, what the fuck happened?
It is. Look, those are the facts.
Okay,
Those are the truth.
We got time. Okay, no.
We got time. Yes.
Mars, Laugh, how have y'all weeks been? What y'all been up to? Y'all do anything exciting y'all want to tell the everything's about, the world about?
I did nothing, and that was very exciting for me.
Glorious. I love that for you,
So,
friend.
lots of rest.
Rest.
Lots of rest. Yeah.
That's amazing. Sometimes doing nothing is everything.
Man,
And
it's
then some.
everything to me.
And then some. Okay.
Well, tell
Teach the children. Okay.
Yes.
Because rest is important.
It is.
It's very important.
It is. And I value my rest, which is why most of you don't see me that much anymore.
And we really gonna get into that
answer.
because
Okay.
I have a lot of questions.
Okay.
You know, I got a lot of
I
questions.
may have some answers.
Okay. Okay.
That I may decide to verbally give you, or I may decide to just keep it inside. It depends on the question.
There's always an off camera, you know.
Consent. You know.
right.
Where's
We're
my
all about
NDA?
consent.
Where is my NDA? This is how people end up in court.
The doorbell.
Listen.
I'm not trying to get a
doorbell.
RICO. It should be a doorbell. He said when you agreed to come up the stairs,
That's the NDA.
that
Right.
was your
You
NDA.
agreed to all the terms
Right.
and conditions.
You saw us adjusting the cameras.
I know your allergies.
You
you
knew
know
what it
what?
was. He said
You-
you had plenty of time to get up and
Now you
leave.
gave me an idea. Child.
He gonna put it in the contract. He gonna tell ChatGPT to put it in the contract. It's gonna be on the.
I'm going to start sending them
a
out.
legal-
No,
notepad.
You press
that's
this
what I do
button.
from all of my media stuff. You have to sign paperwork.
Ooh,
I'm going to start taking that
Because people can come back and say, "Oh, can you take my video off YouTube?" No, ma'am, sir. They, them, her, him. No.
No, I own it.
You say, no. This is ours.
If I shot it, I
man.
own it.
Enjoy.
It is. But
Wow.
I wish somebody would know.
that is amazing.
But
Yes.
thank you. See, I told y'all I was going to learn something and she was going to
Yeah,
drop a gem. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I already been doing that in other ways. But
Yeah.
now it makes,
Off camera, I'll give you guys some.
Oof.
Everyone
man.
else tuned in, they have to pay, but I'll give you
Yeah.
guys some
We
Oh my
appreciate
God.
it.
off-camera business tips.
We
but I mean, I'll
appreciate
share
it.
some online too. But there's some things I'll share with you guys.
So
Guys,
Mars, what you do? You do anything?
Hold on. I just want to let y'all know we're taking call-ins at approximately 7:45.
Okay.
It's 7:25 right now. 7:45. We're taking calls.
Eastern.
So y'all who need some business tips,
Let 'em know.
y'all might want to call at get your phone. What's the number? 284-2733 at 7:45. We are taking calls
Yeah.
for our guests, and if she wants to answer, she gonna answer. That's where
I'll
we
answer.
at.
If you
That's
call-
where we at today. I'm on what she on today.
Yeah.
You better be ready.
Right.
She already talking that. I like that.
Yeah.
I knew.
I'm a boundaries queen.
Yes. Talk about it.
Damn.
Love boundaries over here. They say Jerry is a savage. Just saying, because I have boundaries.
I have boundaries.
Yes.
She bringing new revelations.
And I
is
don't
what I
feel
needed to hear
any
today.
way about it when I set them.
Love that.
I
You
set them.
shouldn't.
They
Love
say
that.
set it and forget it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because it's there. That's
Boundaries were made for a reason. They were invented for a reason.
Yeah.
And they were invented to be set, and they were invented to be respected. And then once you cross those boundaries, whatever happens, as you said, when I walked up the stairs, that was my NDA. When you cross the boundaries that I set and I explain those boundaries to you, then whatever happens, happens. You understood the assignment
Yeah.
when you crossed the boundary.
What's up? Shout out to JD in the chat. We see you.
But when people say, "Oh, but there's freedom of speech," but that does not negate you from the consequences of your the actions that happen after the speech.
Yeah, you can't
that you
determine how I will respond.
Exactly.
And we gonna
People
talk about
always
that. We
forget
got
that
something like that
part.
on the docket.
They always forget that part of the amendment. They just remember the freedom of speech.
Of course.
They don't remember the consequences of your actions is
Yeah.
also a part of that. So,
I agree.
Put that in your notes on your phone.
Put the notes on your phone. Look, well, since she brought it up, I actually just want to talk about it. I don't want to wait about it.
Okay.
Get right into the docket. I love a segue. Shannon Sharp and Chad Okocinco over there for the nightcap.
Chad Oko.
Ain't it Oko?
It's Ocho.
Ocho Cinco. You right. Ocho Cinco. I'm sorry.
He done made him Asian.
It's Yoko Ono. Chad Yoko Ono. What he did?
He a protein now.
He definitely tofu fried.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my bad. Y'all know I'm bad with names
fries.
over here. Y'all know I'm bad with names. I don't mean no disrespect. But yeah, they're getting sued.
Yes, I saw that.
And they are getting sued for $20 million. Mm-hmm. The reason they are getting sued is because they reported some false information. Mm-hmm. And this individual tried to get in contact with them multiple times. Mm-hmm. And they paid her dust. Mm-hmm. So now she's suing them.
So let me ask you this before you continue. Because I know you have a lot to say about this. But I want to interject with this question based on the last thing that you said. They paid her dust. If she looked like Drea, would they have vacuumed up the dust, answered the DM, and had her on the show?
Oh, they would have absolutely probably did what they were supposed to. They probably just... I don't know why anybody would, though. Because all she was asking was for y'all to just admit that, hey...
Yeah.
I'm not married. I'm not going through a divorce. So for context, to fill in the blanks for the people who are unaware.
Wait, did she say how she tried to contact them? That's important. No?
I didn't get that information.
That's the reason why I brought up the question that I posed.
She could have just slid in the DM.
Exactly.
You know, and that's why DMs don't always get answered.
If you fit the quota, they do.
Yeah.
Well, if it's
criteria.
If you fit the criteria, they get answered.
Nice.
Check these boxes.
Exactly.
I'm glad I checked some boxes. That's nice to know.
I'm just saying.
I checked some boxes.
Yes, based on their behalf. I mean, they are who they are. We've seen who they are interested in having in their circle as far as women.
Yeah.
So my guess is she didn't check the boxes and didn't fit the criteria of having her DM open and responded to. Okay, continue.
She went viral. The woman I'm talking about, because she is not a young lady, she is a grown woman. She went viral. She was one of the women who happened to play with the cherry at Usher's show. Right?
She
ate it.
Divorce.
Yeah, all of that. Yeah.
I'm just saying, you gotta go.
So they reported on Nightcap that after that, her husband was filing for divorce and he was leaving her and all this jazz. She was not married. She did not file for a divorce. She said that it cost her representation. People taking her serious, jobs, money, all that jazz.
Because apparently she's a teacher, right?
So her having fellatio with a cherry at a concert on camera with a married man didn't cost her all these things. It was them saying that she got divorced. But continue. Go ahead.
You tonguing cherries in public, bitch.
See, I think
like,
it's
we
all
have
of
to
the
stop.
above.
Like, fam.
Hold on, but see, this is why
Don't give them
context,
power.
because as a individual, right? Yeah, my job is my job, but this is also people. You shouldn't be signing a salary.
Damn, he got a leaf blower too?
Yeah, because you
I eat a
pull out all the
cherry?
works today. I'm trying to
It's
ignore
just a
it because
cherry,
I'm ready to
right.
fight.
You made it
I'm ready to
sexual.
fight.
Yeah, because
You made it against the handbook.
but it's different when
I
you
was
on
hungry. I was gonna die. I
salary
had to eat the cherry.
Right.
versus hourly, where you just clock in and clock out because you are literally representing your company at all times. So when you a teacher, you carry that at all times. So
Yeah.
She could just off the fact of being viral, sucking and playing on a cherry.
Exactly.
Mom, that's my teacher, and then her mom they'll complain.
Yeah.
See, that's what I was saying.
Who recorded it?
But on the flip side, they amplified it, and they amplified it with lies. She just looked like a normal woman playing with a cherry. They the ones who added on there that her man was leaving her and filing for a divorce, and none of that was true.
But was she a normal woman when she walked in there and said, yes, I will tongue down your fruit?
Yes.
She knew she was a teacher, though.
Child, Usher put a cherry in front of my face. I'm gonna tongue it down too. What's that?
I mean,
teachers get pregnant, don't they? They tongue it down something.
But they don't get pregnant on camera. They might, but we don't see it. They might. Let me take that back.
Well, take it.
Because teachers are
you gotta subscribe.
You might have to subscribe to that footage. However, she did hers. Well, here's my thing. I'm not taking up for what they did, but I'm just saying, just putting everything on the table that could be on the table.
Right.
If I were their attorney, and I'm a very high paid, attorney, I'm going to put on the table that she would have to prove to me that her job wasn't already in jeopardy of being on the table from her own actions. And then I will also ask her if she thought that was very educator-like.
What if you, what if you're just known? What if you that teacher that just be out here wilding on the regular?
Yeah. Because why would someone thinking that you got a divorce constitute you losing your job, but you tonguing down fruit on camera doesn't?
Look, two things can be true at the same time.
Exactly. How do they know it's not a combination of?
They still lied.
Everything. They did lie.
They gonna end up settling out of court like he just did with that white girl.
Yeah, they did lie.
She sued for defamation?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's no way out of that.
You lied.
But like you said, if there was some proof and truth into, her, my decline started when they said this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She has to prove that because
not from the already viral clip.
Yeah.
It's like the Coldplay shit all over again.
Yeah, she has to prove that their comment is what specifically caused her, like her job wrote in the paperwork, we thought you were married. We found out through Ocho and Shannon that you're now divorced. And guess what?
You're out of here.
We only want married educators.
What, she's Catholic?
There it is.
She's Catholic. You know what?
Oh.
That changes things because they do. I grew up going to Catholic school, and I remember when they thought that my mom wasn't married and they weren't going to enroll me in this particular school.
Oh, yeah.
So either way, if I'm a high paid attorney, I need you to prove that to me. I need it in writing. I need the writing to say that.
Not for nothing, I wouldn't be comfortable with my child's elementary school teacher out here. What you mean, why?
If it were public school, where we expect public school education, cool, fine. Do your thing, mama. Shake it up. But this is a Catholic school, meaning they probably are paying for private education. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm asking you to vet out my kids' educators.
And when they pull them kids out, because they will pull them kids up out the school.
Yes.
That school is losing money, and don't nobody want that.
The school said, do you understand how much eggs cost?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And now you're...
It sounds like parents are mad sensitive because as long as they get the job done, they teach your kid.
Yeah,
that's what should matter.
But with it being
not what they're doing outside of
it's elementary. It's colors and shapes and numbers.
With it being a religious
and cherry
based school
and cherry.
Yeah, I can understand though now that you put that it was a religion based school.
Well, I was just throwing that in there just for shits and giggles. All of this is allegedly.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if she's really a Catholic teacher or not.
Before you defamation
allegedly.
All of this is alleged over here.
We didn't put that across the screen.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna add it to our banner.
Put that across the screen. Allegedly, these opinions all belong to us. No one else.
For me, that's how I would, as a high-powered attorney, that's how I would. I can prove. We can prove. We can prove.
You have to
Catholic.
prove. But yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. So if they prove,
my mom was in the chat. She said she was also a handpicked guest for this. I said, well,
sure he do. He just walked past and he pick them.
Stop right there.
But you can deny because several people have denied.
If it's as random,
wife went to the tour.
They pay for a ticket.
If it's as random as people think it is, because I feel like half that shit be set up.
Yeah,
it'd be a lot of situations where I want to call somebody to sing this part on the stage and she can blow.
Yeah, that's true.
That like
I mean, that aspect.
I be
yeah.
looking
you're
around
thinking
like
it's like when people pay Chris Brown to jump on their back and take a picture.
yeah, like
The cherry
It's like an
experience.
extra fee for the cherry fellatio.
maybe
experience.
she had
I got you.
and on a teacher's salary. I don't know how, but she right in the front.
I mean, we did say she might have an extra account that no one knows about that has to pay a subscription to. You never know how people get their
You
money.
never know
Man.
with these teachers nowadays.
Can't
huh?
count
I
people's
don't
pockets.
want no teacher of mine. No teacher of my child
You
doing
ain't
none of
said
that.
that was eating
Now
glue
listen.
or sniffing glue.
Listen, I couldn't help that.
No,
That's public
But
school.
you know, though, as long as my child's teacher is not interested in youth,
Yeah,
I need my child's teacher to get their sexual frustrations out. Do it. I need them to be as free as they want to be in their own time, behind closed doors, as long as it doesn't include animals, old people, and kids.
Yeah.
And it's all consensual. So I don't have a problem with somebody doing what they need to do. It's just I don't want to
much to
see
do
it.
when it's elementary. It's coins. This is a quarter.
Now the thing that makes this lawsuit look extra bad. $300 extra for the cherry section, Tim. it might be. Who knows?
If that's the case, then she definitely could afford it.
But it came on the cusp of course, as we talked about last week, of him settling his lawsuit
Yeah.
with that young lady from OnlyFans. He also got fired from ESPN
Yes.
in First Take.
Even though I don't agree with the Diddy situation at all, but do you think that this is somewhat similar to that? Like once people
No.
know that you could get in there and sue and get money, then
No.
everyone's like, okay, cool. Now I know I can do it.
Trafficking is different.
People have,
No, I mean, not like
Women-
as far as
the
their
law
charges.
has been designed already for people to be able to do it that way in America.
Yeah.
Do I think that it is heightened for rich black men? I would say statistic wise, of course, because it's less of us doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Of course it's other races getting sued for money, but
Yeah.
most of our money, the people with the long money, happen to be megastars or
Yeah.
superstars. So of course it is amplified.
Yeah.
But I don't want to just narrow it down to saying it's just because it's on the cusp of Diddy. No, you was doing, you got money.
Well, no, what I mean by that is it's kind of like when you see that someone else got their foot in the door and they made it through and they got their money and you're like, okay, I was thinking about doing this anyway because I've been upset at you. Now I know I might have a possibility of winning my case against you too. Because this person,
like a copycat. It's
yeah,
like, well,
kind of, sort of. It's just like,
if you did it, I can do it.
yeah, it's like I know I might have a chance now to win.
I would
I
say
know I
no.
might have a
I
chance.
Like a blueprint
I was
that
saying
doesn't
too
work
much
for everybody.
time.
Yeah.
You can't just because you got to subpoena people. You got to do a whole bunch of stuff before
Yeah.
lawsuit of $20 million.
and that's what I mean.
People are
That's what I
willing
mean.
to,
Like
to,
some
to
people
go the length.
Right. That's what I was saying. Like some people understand like what you said. Like it takes
But I think there is
steps.
one difference.
But once you see that someone else completed those steps, you're
Yeah.
like, oh,
let
I'm
me
gonna
start taking them.
yeah, let me
Right.
finish my
Yeah.
steps. I know it's possible.
The one difference is fear.
Oh, yeah.
People fear Diddy. Don't nobody fear Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what I was saying. That's
Why you
exact-
had a OnlyFans model.
Exactly. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. It's kind of like people have fear of the one person, but once, let's just be up. Like once Cassie got her money and everyone was like, oh wait,
Yeah.
the doors are open.
Child,
we can
her life on the line.
We can
What we
fly
talking
down.
about?
Then the floodgates open. So that's what I
Her
was
life on the line.
exactly. So exactly. So that's what I was saying about Shannon. They're like,
Allegedly.
oh,
He should have paid her when she asked quietly.
exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like that becoming an open lawsuit, and people were like, oh, so he can't afford
Yeah.
to be sued. Let me go ahead and run me my coins. I've already been upset at this person. And now that I know that they can pay me,
that is so
I'm
nasty.
gonna go forward.
That is so nasty. I get it, but it's just I don't know.
That part of it is nasty.
That
work,
part is
but,
nasty.
Stop doing stuff worth people suing you for.
Yeah,
How about that?
true.
How about
Yeah.
just be a good person? I don't care what nobody. It's not hard
It's
to be a
not.
good person. I feel like it takes a lot more energy for you to be a nasty
It does.
individual for you to be doing shit at all times that you ain't supposed to be doing.
I agree.
And Shannon, he should have just not been.
And you need to have people
Fucking-
around you that are going to hold you accountable for your actions.
Accountability.
Hold yourself accountable, but also have at least one person is going to hold you accountable as well.
Facts.
Because I'm pretty sure,
And a
like, you know,
therapist.
if Jerry knows you're going to check him, he's like, I'm going to think twice. I don't know.
It's very true.
You know?
No, it's very true. I don't
And
like
vice
being checked
versa.
by
Vice
life.
versa.
Not like being checked by it's like, oh, I just got to be quiet and listen. I can't even say nothing back because when she checked me, everything is already in line.
Yeah.
She's one of those checkers.
Yeah, I'm like that too.
When you get checked, you ain't got no room to
Yeah.
argue. Like you just, yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
When I walk out the door and I leave, you don't even, there's no argument
Yeah,
because you already know.
yeah, you already know. You already know what led for us to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, stop doing things that cause you to get $20 million lawsuits.
That's a fact.
More to the
Do
story.
you hope that she wins?
Black queens forever.
I don't.
Snow bunnies
Are you
never.
feeling different?
Like, yeah, I'm indifferent about it because at the end of the day, y'all lied on her.
What do you think would be an appropriate
Amount?
or apology or what resolution?
I think she's probably past the apology stage because she said that she reached out to them and all she wanted was for them to just
Fix
retract their statement.
Yeah.
retract the statement, make a video saying, hey, what we said wasn't true. That part of the story wasn't true. She was single.
Yeah.
She was just a single woman out having fun. You know, that's literally what she wanted. So at this point, no matter which way she went about, even if it was sliding in DMs or having lawyers, because at this point, lawyers have contacted you.
Yeah.
If it's a whole 20 million lawsuit out there,
Yeah.
I can't feel it's the same thing with Tasha K with Cardi B, and now she fighting for her life when every time she makes some money. All Cardi B wanted you to do was to take the video down because the video was full of
I
lies.
feel different about Tasha K.
Remove her from the internet. Sorry.
You know,
Just make the
No,
story.
that
Just
sounds
make
terrible.
the clip of, hey, our bad, we didn't. Go back and edit that video and just take that part out. Yeah, that may have been one
I'm
of y'all
all for
heaviest
her being
hitters.
sued. I'm all for her being sued because she doubled down. Okay, she doubled down and then nanny boo booed about doubling down and then nanny boo booed about taking all the money out of her account as if Cardi wasn't going to own the rest of her life.
And does.
So
And
you got what
she
you
was a
got
dummy.
and you got what you deserved and that's what you asked for. Sometimes we manifest the wrong things into our life and that's just what you get.
Yeah.
When I write in my journal, I write down great things.
Mm-hmm.
She writes down diabolical things. So it comes
I
back to her
believe
in
it.
tenfold.
Yeah.
So that's why, I feel a little different about her than this young lady because
Girl.
I digress. Son.
All right, y'all. We got a call.
We got a call.
Look at y'all following directions. 7:45.
We didn't even talk about
God.
business yet, but
On the dot.
Hello, welcome to the Everything and Then Some podcast.
headphones?
Who do we have?
Hey, how you going? This is R. Lamar.
What's going
I
on?
am Hey, what's going on? I'm a photographer. I've done a lot of work with Miss Cream of the Crop. I just wanted to call in
Yes.
and say, give her some support, tell her, show her some love. Just let her know that, we out here, we got her back. We see what she's doing and proud of her.
Oh, thank
Man,
you
that
for
is amazing.
hey, I'm too gangster for this.
No, but it's like to get your followers
make
while you still get them.
My
know?
tears come down.
Nah,
but
come on. Soak it up.
They're in,
Soak it up.
when you have your viral moment, it won't because I cried on your show. my water is
I'll
inside
try,
of my
yeah.
tear
I'll try.
duct bag.
We appreciate you trying. You got a question for her?
Shoot. A question. Let me think. I wasn't
I
prepared
mean,
for a
look, you
question.
got an
I just had to
opportunity on a
look.
Talk Your
Okay.
Shit Tuesday to just ask or anything.
All right, let's see. Let's see.
We should ask him about the Shannon
All right.
Sharp. Oh, go ahead, ask your question.
No. I know that you do a lot of work throughout the country, a lot of stuff. when do you think you'll be doing? I know you branched into like Atlanta market a lot. What other markets would you like to do some work in?
You trying to get me to tell
so the people out there could know where to
trying to get me to tell my business.
Recruit. No,
actually, New York and Chicago are 2 more markets that I am moving into. I've been doing a lot of things in New York already, but a lot of people don't know that. They are just aware of all the things that I've done in Atlanta because they have adopted me. So that's like my second home. But definitely have some things going for New York and starting to move into the Chicagoland area. So
why those 2 markets?
Because they want me. But I've always done a lot of things in New York, but for some reason, people never notice that I've done stuff in New York. They just are hyper focused on everything that I do in Atlanta, but I do a lot of stuff with people in Florida, Detroit, and New York. And I've been doing that for a very long time, but people are just really hyper focused on Atlanta. So
it's the Black Mecca. So.
Yeah.
It's the Black Hollywood.
Absolutely. So I don't have any problems with that, but yeah.
Good question.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling in.
All right.
It's amazing. Oh, that was right on time. See, I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's talk about some of that work that you have done. Then, since you kind of just opened.
You have to ask me questions because I'm not really good at
because I want to know.
Okay.
What does it take for Cream to rise to the top?
Higher than I already am.
I mean, can it get much higher?
Can it get much higher?
I mean, I guess Cream rises infinitely in my case.
Yes.
So that's what I'm asking. Like, you want to know how can I get higher? I want to know,
like, when was that moment? Just like, this is for me because it's I kind of got introduced to being an entrepreneur, and it was just like, oh, it's there. I'm gonna capitalize on it. Versus, I feel like you're one of those people you identify the moment, and just like, no, this is me. This is that lane.
This answer, I feel, is kind of cheating when it comes to other people.
Okay,
but it's very real for me. Like I honestly was born to be an entrepreneur. Like, the person that you see, like, a lot of people are like, how do you juggle this and how do you do all these things? The difference is that it's not juggling for me. It's just me waking up and being myself. So some people actually have to work at being what I do naturally. And that's okay. And that's not a bad thing.
I say that all the time. I'm like, a lot of these entrepreneurs out here, they weren't even made to be an entrepreneur.
You want to know why that is? And I'm not speaking for all entrepreneurs. It's just that there's a cycle of things that are cool and things that are uncool.
Yep.
So it's kind of like, before, you wouldn't wear Champion jogging suits.
Yes, exactly.
And then all of a sudden people was like, oh, it's cool to wear Champion.
Yeah, they
so
was
everybody
selling
started wearing
shit.
Champion.
They was selling the shit by the bread and days, nigga. I was there. I was there.
I feel like, I feel like that's the same thing that happened with being an entrepreneur. Before, it was like, you don't have a job.
Yeah.
You don't work.
Yeah.
You just sit at home. You do nothing. To you work. You have a 9-to-5? Who does that?
Yeah.
Because people started making being an entrepreneur this fake lifestyle online.
Yeah, I agree.
And making people feel like if you worked, you could never get this lifestyle. When in actuality, people that work probably make way more money than a lot of these fake entrepreneurs online. So for me, what I actually am grateful for people like you and other people that may see me however they see me, is that I've never got online and perpetuated anything other than who I actually am. Like, I've never got online and showed my whatever purse I have. If I do, it's a Black-owned brand. Like, I'm very intentional about how I showcase who I am for those reasons, because I don't think that everyone that is an entrepreneur has to ride around in a Rolls Royce. And you never know. The car that you see me in may just be my I drive around car, or it could be my car. You will never know.
Or my dream car. It may not have to be a Rolls Royce.
And the thing is, I'm glad you mentioned that. And I'm that type of person. Like, I enjoy going to the grocery store, and the person that's ringing me out actually enjoys their job. I love when everyone understands their own assignment.
Yes.
I really do.
Yes.
Like, I've been places, I've gone, I'm pretty sure you probably have this experience where you go to the hotel and the concierge is amazing.
You
the
can feel
housekeepers come in and they enjoy cleaning your room. I actually enjoy people that understand their own personal assignments. Yeah. And so, you know, that's why it depends on the situation. I'm not one of those people that when people are happy about their blessings. So if your dream car is a Range Rover and you happen to get your Range Rover and you worked, we don't know what or how hard or how many hours it took for you to get your Range Rover. And you decide today to say, I got my new Range Rover, and you posted it, and someone comments and say, you need to humble yourself. Make sure you stay humble, because God can take it away. It's like, why would you put that on me?
I'm so glad you said
why
that.
Why would you put that on
Somebody
me?
literally commented that.
Yeah.
When all I was saying was like, oh, I feel like everything is aligning at one time. Like, for the first time, I feel like I'm moving forward and not having those 2 steps forward, 1 step, whatever. Yeah. And she literally came under my post and said, you have to be careful about what you said, because you're putting it out and then people can. I'm like,
I have a response for that. But I want this thought though. I don't humble people, because my dream car may be a Range Rover, but Jerry's dream car could be a Hyundai. I don't limit my dreams and my desires based on other people's dreams and desires. So when people try to humble you, or when people say, oh, you got too many shoes of people without feet, if I buy these shoes or not, they still won't have feet.
Right. Still, I got
their feet won't grow if I leave these shoes at the store. I empathize with their situation, but you're making them seem way more happy than they actually are. So for me,
be happy feetless.
They might, exactly. There are a lot of, and that's what I'm saying when I say people project things onto you, because you think that the person that's at McDonald's dropping the fries in the bag is unhappy with their job because you would be unhappy with their job. But that might be what they always wanted to do.
I tell them all the time, I'm like, my happiest work days were at KFC. We're at KFC. And I had a blast working there. And
I think that's amazing. I
took pride in my work.
I really love that.
Like, as the cook.
Yeah.
Like, I'm dropping the chicken.
Yeah.
They knew when they seen my car, the chicken good today.
Right.
Like, and I was proud of that.
What up, Ham? We see you.
And that's why I appreciate people at all levels of their success, because I want the person that's making my chicken to be happy.
Yes.
That they're making my chicken.
Same.
I don't need your vibes going into my body. I don't need your negative vibes going into my body. So going back and, really going back to the question, for me, I'm my own version of success, and I always wanted to be an entrepreneur, but I really would like to, and I always talk about this, my inspiration has always been my great grandfather and a lot of other people in my family. My inspiration comes from my family, within my family. My great grandmother, which is my mom's mother's mom, she was the first entrepreneur on this side of the family, and I have her actual business license from 1938. It's framed and it's in my office, so I look at it every day.
Lineage.
So that's my inspiration. Beautiful. So there's a bunch of other people in my family that have inspired me, but I'm really big on
what was their business?
Family
and legacy.
I'm really big on legacy and growing that legacy. A lot of people talk about generational wealth, but they think of it as just monetary, but there's so many different ways to grow generational wealth. And I just want to make sure that I continue to make my late great grandparents and grandparents proud. But to answer your question, wait, say that one more time.
The business, what was it?
Oh, so my great grandfather, who's also an inspiration to me, drove the buses for Alabama State University's sports teams.
Oh,
so when they would go and travel for different games, he drove them. And he bought their first house near the campus, and he bought it in cash. So let me go back to him real quick. My great grandfather kept this job until he retired off of a second grade education. He taught himself how to read the road signs. He taught himself how to read a map. And my great grandfather from a second grade education bought land, houses, property, put my grandmother, my great uncle, and my great aunt through college. So everything that I'm doing, I'm not the first. I'm very proud. I understand it's a privilege. So I want to start there. I understand it's a privilege. Not everyone has this story. It is. So I'm very proud to say that all of us that came behind them, we're not the first people to graduate from college or go to college. Right. My great uncle, my great aunt, my grandmother, they went to college. And was all paid for off of my great grandfather's salary. My grandmother didn't have to work. When he met her, he told her she was never going to work for a white person again. I know that's when he met her, she was There's a lot. These answers are very like layered because when people say, "Oh, that was a long time ago," when they talk about
it was a different time, but still,
when they talk about racism and being enslaved, like that was so long ago. No, my great grandmother's parents were enslaved. Yeah. And I met her in my lifetime. She passed away not too far after that, but I met her in my lifetime.
That's crazy.
And her parents were enslaved. When my great grandfather met her, his family weren't enslaved. We're not going to talk about that, but it was really a lot of colorism that went on. So his family disowned him when he decided that he wanted to marry my great grandmother. They were like, if you marry her, you're not going to be a part of the family. He's like, fine, whatever. When he met her, she was working, scrubbing floors. For some white people. He told her to quit so she would never do it again.
Right. A man.
Yes.
A man.
So
Shout
fast forward. So fast forward to them being together. She recognized that a lot of this was in Montgomery, Alabama, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
So they recognized,
My mom from Montgomery.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
the Gump. Also. Yeah. Shout out to the Gump. So she just recognized, during that time, a lot of Black families didn't have money, and, education then was really important, as it should be now. And so she started a bed and breakfast. She realized a lot of students couldn't afford housing. Yeah. They couldn't afford food. And so she turned the rooms above the garage into a bed and breakfast. And that was her first business, but she had several businesses after that. But that was her very first business. So that's where all of my inspiration comes from. So when people ask me that, I'm like, that's a very layered
it's a very layered question
and answer. And I've always been very inspired by the women in my family. Yeah. And my family has always encouraged all of us to be whatever we wanted to be, whomever we wanted to be, and they supported it.
That's beautiful.
So
that is beautiful.
I've done a lot of things in my life as far as like
foundation is beautiful. So it's always nice to find out what inspired people to be them.
Yeah, all of that.
Conversations with Cream then.
This having conversations.
Yeah.
Also, I just looked at the market. I didn't like the way people were interviewing people. I feel like people were interviewing people, but they weren't having conversations with people.
Right.
And so Conversations with Cream actually came from Toast and Talk Tuesdays. I was doing podcasts before everyone was doing podcasts. My podcast is so old. And I remember when people just thought it was dumb and they were literally telling me it's just dumb.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Early 2000? Mid 2000s.
Sheesh.
Yeah, like Toast and Talk Tuesdays is at least 15 years old. Like when I started my podcast, it wasn't like drag and drop. Like you literally had to code and do HTML to upload your pictures.
Yeah, RSS feed.
All that RSS and all that stuff. Like it took a lot to actually get your podcast up.
That back end work.
Yes, yeah. Like just to upload a picture, you literally had to turn it into like HTML, and then all the arrows and slants had to be right, or your picture wasn't going to be the picture. And so
I remember that was
I'm one of those people where I can do whatever.
For a pod.
Yeah, it was similar like MySpace.
But even before that, because MySpace made it a little more easier where you can like copy the
Yeah,
codes.
this was after. But see, that's what made it not seem as hard for me was because of MySpace. I'm like, okay, I made my MySpace page. Yeah. I know I can do that.
Yeah, but you can copy the code and paste them in the right spots.
Yeah. But you literally had to like figure how to turn a photo into. Just like imagine just uploading the flyer, and then now you took a picture of your guest. So now I have to figure out, I got to turn this. It was a lot of back end work for people to just be like, oh, this is so stupid. I don't know. I just have a lot of foresight.
Okay.
I'm very intuitive. So even when I started my radio station, everyone was like, oh, this isn't a real radio station. I'm like, well, my bills and my licensing don't say that. But it's weird that everyone has a radio station and a podcast now. But you know.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about you guys, but you get what I'm saying.
Oh, no. Hit y'all and we ain't barking.
When you know, you know.
Yeah. But I mean,
foresight.
I'm just being honest. People were not supportive. People were just like, oh, it's not this channel that I'm not going to shout out. Oh, it's not this radio station. I'm like, are they playing your music?
Right. There it is. There it is.
Are they at your shows?
Well, yeah.
Do they
do
they repost your flyers? Oh, okay.
We know.
I just wanted to put it into perspective.
Oh yeah, we know all
so
too
that
well.
Things can make sense. But you can't make things make sense for other people.
No, you can't.
Sorry, I was yapping.
No, you can't.
No, yap some more because you dropping all the gems,
the knowledge.
Yeah,
and I know our followers can
teach the children.
Look at them all tuned in. I see y'all.
Yeah, they are.
Thank you for tuning in, everyone. I appreciate it.
They are tuned in. She's award-winning for a reason.
Absolutely. Yeah. But I didn't get into radio because it was something that I wanted to do. I just got into it. Or, you know, I had a client that wanted to do radio. And, you know, people think they want to do something until they do it.
Until it's time to do it.
And then it's just like,
I didn't know it was like this. Yeah.
I didn't know it was work. So what did you think it was?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's another story. That's a long story. All my things are long stories.
What did you figure out from that client? It was just like, oh, I can do this, or I want to do this. So you just kept on doing it.
You gonna name the story, don't you?
I'm about to say you gonna name the client.
You want to tell the story, don't you?
You gonna name the
client? Oh my gosh. Okay, so
we dropping names.
So there's a radio station, Hot 101. I will shout out Hot 101.
Okay.
And DJ Lexus, shout out to him because he's the one that actually gave me my first opportunity in radio, not in media, but in radio.
Yeah. Okay. Which are two different things, guys.
Exactly. I was already doing like journalism and things like that. My first interview was with TK Kirkland.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was with Isis Wisdom's magazine. And that was before TK is the TK he is right now.
Okay.
Google TK and you'll understand what I mean by that. But I'm grateful that he was my first interview because that did prepare me for everybody else. However, they're out of the Pittsburgh area. And so they have been following me and watching all the things that I do. Until this day, I'm still like fascinated that people actually know who I am and know what I do.
Yeah.
It's still fascinating to me. And when people come up to me and say that, I'm just like, really? Anyway.
You too humble.
So, yeah.
Right.
So, they were trying to get me to be a part of, they wanted to branch out to this area and they wanted me to be the person to help them do that. And I was just like, nah, I got too much stuff to do. I have a huge team. Like I just got a lot on my plate and I never wanted to do this. That just sounds like something extra. But the one person that really wanted to be in radio, they tried to be a part of someone else's platform. And then every day it was just something that they just didn't enjoy. So finally I was like, okay, I have this opportunity. It was for me, but I'm gonna reach out to them because they had been trying to get me to do it for like 2.5 years and I kept saying no. So I reached out and was like, hey, I'm ready now. Like, let's talk about it. You know, so I put the investment into it. I put the money into it. And then I came back to them and was just like, hey, I found a way for you to have a show. We'll do this show together, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, okay, cool. And then they just realized like, okay, it just turned into me doing more work, which I knew was going to happen. But being the businesswoman that I am and being the person that I am and already having the network and the connects, it just grew from just having like a show to me being chosen as their Midwest rep to bring in more shows for their station. And we were doing so well. And I was just like, I already had I'm like, I think I need to do this myself, but I'm very loyal. So I didn't say anything. So DJ Lexus sent me a text and was like, hey, we need to have a meeting. And I was like, what did I do wrong? Like, I'm one of those people where I'm a perfectionist. Yeah. So if I think I'm going to get in trouble, I'm like, oh no, let me run back my mental Rolodex and see. Exactly.
Like, what could have happened?
Exactly. So I'm like, wait a minute. Did we break any, DMCA laws? Like, I know. He's like, you're not in trouble. I was like, okay, cool. What's up? He's like, you're doing very, very well. Like, he's like, you're doing so well that I feel like we're holding you back and you could be doing so much more on your own. He's like, I'm not pushing you away. He's like, trust me, I want you to stay here. But I really just, he's like, I've been watching before you became a part of the team, but I'm really, really paying attention to everything, the numbers, everything that you're doing while you're on the team. He's like, and it will be so much more beneficial for you.
That's so real.
All the way around. If you really had your own station instead of just having a group of shows that you manage under you. And so I was like, it's so crazy that you came to me with this because I actually wanted to talk to you about that. But you gave me this opportunity. We have a good rapport and I'm loyal. So I didn't want to come to you and be like, yeah, I'm leaving. I'm like, so it works out. He's like, oh, cool. And we're still cool to this day. And that was
years ago.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Years and years ago. So that's
wow.
How I started my station. But yeah, when you're asking about conversations with Cream, like all of my podcasts and everything led up to conversations with Cream because I just didn't like the way people were interviewing people and it just felt like interviews. And I didn't like that people weren't actually interested in the conversation that their guests were having with them. And I was just like, conversations.
They just be trying to check boxes. And just like,
real
conversations are free flowing.
Right.
They be asking them chat GPT questions.
It's like,
you robot?
Yeah, very much so. It's so annoying to me.
To the guests. And your knowledge of the guests.
And I feel like it's such a waste of your guest's time. I'm really about making sure that you know that I value you and your time. And by having you come and interview with me, whether it's via Zoom, whether it's over the phone or in person, your time is just as important to me as it is to you. And I want you to know that I am actively listening to you. So if my question to you was, how did you start conversations with Cream? And I'm sitting here listening to you. My next question is going to be based on your answer, right? Not on what I have next.
Right.
Because my next question may not fit the flow of what your answer was. Right. And I hate when I watch interviews. Oh man, hate is a strong word, but I hate when I watch interviews like that.
They don't dig deeper into the actual answer.
Yeah. Right. It's like they give you a whole story
to keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
Like, or you hear to the person.
Yeah. Or you hear the person give a joke in their answer and the interviewer is not laughing. It's like, did you not hear the joke?
Right.
You're not even paying attention. You're just
Some
waiting.
Jokes don't be funny,
but you can tell they're waiting for them to stop talking.
You laugh anyway, nigga. It's
or
a joke.
Even if it's not funny, you can say, "Oh, you got jokes. I see you got jokes." It's ways to acknowledge.
Come on, media
what
training.
they said, and that's all I'm saying. It'll be like, okay, how do you start conversations with Cream? And they give this answer, and there's follow up in there, and you go, "So you like pink shoelaces?" It's like, what the hell?
What? Yeah.
I mean, you just see it.
The hell does that have to do?
So did you go to, because you said you brought up journalism, so did you go to school for that? Did you go for school for media training and all that jazz?
Actually, I initially went to school for speech communications and I minored in I come from a family where education is first, got to get a real job. So everything that I wanted to do that was fun was my minor. But then once I felt comfortable enough about saying, hey guys, I'm an adult and I get to do what I want to do, I ended up going back to school for entertainment business and sports management.
Okay.
So
sports management.
Yeah. And I actually, when I was younger, I wanted to be either an engineer, an architectural engineer, or an English teacher. So as far as like media and speaking, that's just something I've always been really into. But on the flip side, I went to performing arts school, and everybody in my family, like my mom and dad met in the theater. A lot of people on my mom's side of the family do a lot of stuff in entertainment. Okay. Like a lot of big things in entertainment. So I grew up in entertainment too. So
nice.
Yeah.
That makes sense. that makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah. I actually am a product of my family and my environment.
In your environment.
I actually am. I can say that.
That's good.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It takes really a village.
It does take a village. And so again, I always, just say like, I understand it's a privilege. Not a lot of people have had different opportunities.
Yeah.
That I have had, or, a lot of people don't come from a family that value certain things that my family values. And I understand that.
That's what I was thinking about.
But I will never allow anyone to make that be a reason to downplay what I have accomplished, because no matter what opportunities and privileges are put in front of you, you still have to do the work.
Yeah, you got to do the work.
You have to do the work. So for me, I've never shied away from doing the work. Nothing has ever been handed to me except the opportunity to go to school and get an education.
Yeah.
And to live a decent life.
You're probably one of the first people that has came in here and actually said that. Like, it's okay to actually go to school and get an education.
It is super okay to go to school and get an education.
It's super okay.
Still amazing.
Yeah.
To go to school and get an education.
I try to tell people that. They don't listen to me. They trying to push the trade thing, which I understand. However,
but that's a part of education.
It is, but
it's better than
I'm for both. Honestly, to be honest with you, it's like the same as with entrepreneurship. Not everyone can be an entrepreneur.
That's the third leg.
When they just
push you, when they push people to entrepreneurship, I'm like, they're not even bred. Yeah, they don't even have the mindset.
But that's where, sometimes going to a trade school can help you grow into being an entrepreneur with a trade.
What I'm telling you is that I have followers on my Facebook right now who say all that shit is a scam and just start a business for
what your problem is though? Is you're on Facebook.
Delete them.
You're on Facebook with these ideas. This is why.
Oh no, I'm on Facebook with my own ideas.
You get what I'm saying. This is why.
Yeah, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this is why you haven't seen me on my other page in almost 3 years. It's just like every day I don't need people that type with their thumbs giving me misguided and uneducated, grammatically incorrect dissertations.
Oof.
I like my peace and boundaries, and I set them for myself. Oof. And Facebook is one of those places that I set a boundary with.
What's your birthday?
December 24th. Oh. I'm a Capricorn.
Nice.
You a Sagittarius?
Capricorn.
I knew I was gonna wait. I'm a Capricorn too. Nice.
Are you? When's your birthday?
January 10th. I was gonna wait.
Oh, you one of them turn up Capricorn.
I was about to say it. Not
You're
the same.
I know she's a Capricorn. I cannot wait. I'm like, when your birthday?
January is turn up Capricorns.
Yeah.
They'll fight you today. December Capricorns will do their research and then fight you tomorrow.
Exactly.
But we was both fight you though. We just do it in different ways.
But we don't fight.
Exactly. You look back on it. But see, let me tell you the difference with the turn up Capricorns. They'll fight you today and then go and research reasons why their impromptu fight made sense.
Right.
The December Capricorn has already researched. So once we beat you up, you can't say anything because I already did my research and I know it's warranted. And I'm not about to argue with you about it.
And I tell Lab, I'm like, it might be me. Like, what about me?
You know what? Is it me?
I know, but I'm like, I know it ain't me, but I'm gonna make sure.
Lord,
I might be wrong.
We hate being wrong.
Like, I don't want to be wrong, but I just might be in this moment.
The January ones are wrong sometimes because y'all don't wait.
Question. Okay. I knew. I'm like, she's not a Capricorn.
Well, that's the bonding.
Yeah, but together, January and December, we are make the perfect duo.
Simpatico.
Simpatico. Please stop.
Okay, for cab.
A little bit.
So, do you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert?
It depends on how old I am, but at today's time, I'm both.
So you're ambivert.
It's when I'm tapped out.
So you're an ambivert.
Yeah, so it's like in the moment, like I'm here for it.
Yeah.
And when I'm not, I'm not. It's hard for me to gauge it.
Yeah.
It's just when I'm done, I'm done.
That's me.
And it was hard for me to kind of calibrate that.
Yeah.
And then I'll become overstimulated or understimulated.
Yeah, I got you.
It's a whirlwind of depression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called an ambivert. When you're an extroverted introvert, that's me.
Like I'm socially I'll be a social being.
Yeah.
And then like once that's done, it's like I might need a few days off.
Yeah, same.
And then wrong with me.
Catch me in 2 days.
Exactly.
You know.
You want to know why I was able to come here today? Because I hadn't seen anyone in a week.
Ooh.
Yes. I need to sit to myself.
Yeah,
Come on,
just
eat some
sit by
good
myself.
food, something.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I know my limits. Look, I know my own boundaries. I wanted to come in here with good vibes and amazing conversation.
Well, I appreciate that.
I'm very cognizant of other people's space and time.
Yeah.
I'm very thoughtful. If I'm not having good vibes, I don't want to push them off on you. I wish other people were like that, but I understand they're not.
I try to be like that.
I'm like that.
I try my best to be like that. I'm still
trust me,
learning.
nobody will hear from
So you're not as thoughtful. You're just thought, and then the full will come later.
Sometimes I do have my moments where I am very thoughtful, but a lot of times it is the thought. Then it's just the you know.
You say I thought
sometimes
about it.
Just thought. You know,
I thought about it and I'm full and I
said,
have no more to
"Thought
take in.
Yeah,
The glass is full now.
It's layered, but I'm consistently working on it.
I got you.
Okay.
You know what's great about that is that
Yeah.
you are aware.
Yeah, I'm aware. I try my best to be.
I love that for you.
No. Marshall. That.
And put it on 2 or 3.
I mean that works.
No,
too.
2.
And look, I'm over here like, what am I doing something wrong?
No, it's not you.
The stars have aligned.
Can you get that for her, please?
This?
Just hand it to him.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much.
I thought that's what was going on, but I wasn't sure.
We'll get better with the social cues eventually. Look, it's the process.
It was that Spider-Man meme.
That's definitely low key what it was given.
Yes,
it's definitely
yes,
low key
yes.
what it was.
Absolutely,
Definitely
but
low key what it was.
I want to say this too, just so we can get to it, and I won't forget because I don't like talking about myself, but I'm like, I'm gonna help you with your questions.
Oh,
I love it.
Capricorn to me, no, I'm just kidding.
Teach me the game. Go.
So I initially started out, like I said, I've always done stuff in arts as a creative art person. A lot of people don't know that I actually went to school to be a musician. So I actually know how to play music, read music. I played the cello. I was in an orchestra. I played the piano, classical guitar, all that stuff.
Come on, all of them.
And then I was in theater, all those things. But then that one day, I just started managing artists. Again, someone came up to me at an event and knew who I was. And they were like excited. They're like, oh my God, are you leaving now? I was like, no. But this feels weird. Why are you asking me this?
Why?
They're like, stay right here. And it was a guy at that. And I was just like,
Yeah, nah.
I don't know about this. And he came back in with his mixtape and he was just like, I need you to listen to this because I need you to manage me. And I was thinking like, what the hell made you think that's something that I'm interested in doing? He's like, no, I know who
They
you
saw
are.
in you. They saw your potential.
Yeah. And then it went from him. So I set up a meeting with him. He came to the meeting with his friends that were also artists.
Oh.
I'm like, I thought this was okay. So we're talking about Capricorn. I'm pretty sure you feel like this. If I have a meeting with you, my meeting is with you. I don't
with
like
you.
surprises.
Yeah.
Because again, I don't like everybody's vibes.
I got anxiety.
I just now I'm about to shut down
Because I got to read everybody.
Exactly.
And
I was prepared for you.
Yeah,
I wasn't prepared for these other people.
These motherfuckers. Like,
okay, I know if I can say that, but that's you said it.
It's Talking Shit Tuesday,
oh,
baby.
it
Come on.
is. I forgot.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah. So anyway, started out managing artists. Had a huge team. I was managing artists and models. And then I just realized it was just babysitting adults, and I didn't like that anymore.
That's the one.
I was tired of babysitting adults.
That's what I'm realizing at my job.
And it was not, and it'll be different. It was just babysitting them, but it was like babysitting adults who didn't have budgets.
It's like little broken best friends.
You know, it was like, why am I babysitting you and paying for everything? Like, this is not working out for me because 15% of nothing is nothing. So
right.
I then moved from that into marketing and PR, which I was already doing that, and I had some experience in that, and I went back to school and did a lot of that, took some classes for that or whatever. Mm-hmm. So that's when I turned it into just a marketing and PR firm with the media on the side.
Do you still have that firm?
And absolutely.
What's the name of it?
TET Entertainment. And
I remember back in the day, I've seen it. I seen that logo everywhere.
Everywhere. You saw it everywhere.
Fucking everywhere.
So,
because that's how I knew her.
Yeah. So still is. That's my main company. Of course, media gets seen more because it's media. You know, then I have my own personal brand, which is Miss Cream of the Crop. And with that, I do a lot of work with brands. So the crazy thing is, like, I secured a brand deal with Target right before the
pandemic.
No, not the pandemic.
Okay.
The whole boycott situation.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Can you go buy something? Wait, itching for a reason to go back in Target. It's very peaceful.
It is very peaceful. It is very
shopping in
peaceful.
Target.
And people keep comparing it to the Montgomery Bus boycott. It is not.
No, it's not.
Stop.
Can I get close to this?
Yeah,
absolutely. It is not the same,
it's not.
people.
It's nowhere near the same.
It is not the same.
I'm glad we're doing our big one for once with a boycott.
Do something else.
It is not the same. You want to know why?
That's all we want.
Because everybody keeps saying, "Shut it down, close it." It's like because the people in Montgomery, they was all together, and then they did their big one. They did their big one and got back on the bus. They came. They came with their notes and said, "Here's all the reasons why we're boycotting you, and this is what we need if you want our bus token money." And the bus system said, "Great." Did the white people say great that didn't want to be on a bus? No. They were still being harassed. But the transit system said, "Cool, because we need your money." And the black people said, "Great, we're back on the bus."
Yep.
All the Target, whatever you want to call them, they're like, "No, we're going to boycott till the death of them." Just like Montgomery did. No, that is not what they did. What happened.
And y'all getting rid of, what's the girl with the seasons?
Tabitha Brown.
Yes. Yeah.
So I had the opportunity to ask some questions to the
owner
owner of Carol's daughter. And I asked her about that. Because she talked about when she first was acquired by L'Oreal. And she said the whole community turned on her.
Yep.
And she was one of the first.
Yep.
So I asked her about what happened with Tabitha Brown with the boycott. And I actually will send, I don't know how you're going to edit this. I know we're live right now, but I'll actually send you her response. You can put it in here. Okay. But it was a really great response. She said that her products are still in Target. She was like, "I am upset at Target." She said, "I haven't been there, but I'm not taking my products off the shelf. I don't understand why you all are expecting people to take the products."
Didn't she?
Yeah, it was. She was there.
I remember I watched it
face to face.
Oh, sure. I don't know.
Yeah, she was there, and I asked her like in person.
Oh wow.
It was, they were like, I just took that opportunity. Just so many gems. Here's the other thing. Always take the opportunity to put yourself and what you do out there. Can't be afraid. Even if your anxiety kicks in. Because I was back there like, oh God, I feel like, but I did it. Anyway, she basically, because I asked her like, what can we do as a community to better educate ourselves in these situations so that the next you or the next Tabitha Brown doesn't have to go through this situation where our community is just like, let's come with pitchforks and fire and brimstone.
Right.
She's just like, they need to be in these positions. They've never, I mean, it was a clap back and I get it. She was like, you've never been here before.
Yeah, that's the one.
And if you've never been here before and you've never had these type of opportunities on the table, what can you possibly say?
Tell me.
And she said, not that many people are written big checks. And that not that many black people and not that many black entrepreneurs are given money. And she's like, you all think that we have this endless amount of money and these checks are just infinite checks. She's like, that's not the case. We get paid the least amount of money than most people that are given these opportunities. And then you all go and don't understand it and try to take it away because you're upset about something. So I loved her response, but I'll send it to you guys. Oof. You can put it in there because she clapped back a little bit more than that. But yeah, so now I work with a lot of national brands. I've been working with national brands for a very long time. I just think people don't know that.
Yeah.
But like Clorox, anybody you name, it's a lot of products that are on the shelf. They got sent to me first and I did like marketing and stuff for them. Nice. So I used my company and my personal brand for that. And that's been amazing. You know, working with brands, then having to babysit people. But I also am like really, really big on giving back to our community, giving back to Black women entrepreneurs, Black entrepreneurs, period. So I do take on like private clients to help them be their best version of success and help them with brand management and learning how to market and brand themselves. So
amazing.
Yeah, I really enjoy what I do, like immensely. Oof. Or else I wouldn't be doing it.
Exactly.
I love every aspect of who I am and what I do.
Oof.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Has there been a moment that made you question it, want to stop it?
Absolutely. And I stopped what I didn't like. Because my thing is, I always say I didn't become self-employed to hate Mondays. If I wanted to hate Mondays, I would go back and work a job that I don't like. But I haven't had a job since 2010. I've been 100% self-employed. I'm self-funded. I'm self-full.
Come on now.
I don't self-less in certain situations. But yeah, I'm all about Black people, our community, Black women, when it's appropriate. I'm not that type of person that's just like, I'm Black, you Black, and we no, baby. No. Yeah. Do you deserve
my ducats?
We not that Black.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not that Black neither.
Yeah.
I'm not that Black. I'm not that gay.
We don't have.
It's a lot.
We don't have to be that anything, and that's the other thing that I feel like we have to learn is that I don't have to be that Black. Yeah. And if you don't like me because I'm not that Black, that just sounds like a personal issue that you have to figure out how to get over.
Yep, take it to Jesus, not from me.
Exactly.
Amen. Take it to
you say you're not that gay.
I'm not.
Because it's levels to this. No.
Yeah,
levels to everything.
I'm not going to Target because they raised the fucking rainbow flag. No, I'm gay every day. Not just
like
for
all the colors in the first place.
That's number 2.
I like green.
Yeah, I like green.
Yeah,
forest at that.
I like Black more than anything.
Right, mix them all together. Stop it.
Yeah, I don't need people to try to gaslight me into supporting them. If I want to, I will. If I don't, I won't. It doesn't matter.
And my other thing is that you're not going to gaslight me into not supporting who I want to. If I need a razor and I need to go to Target, then that's where I go. I'm sorry. I'm not going to change my life just because of a boycott. I'm not doing it.
No.
Some boycott.
I'm not doing it.
Well, that's different because first of all, H&M with their tissue paper watercolor clothes wasn't it in the beginning, but then when they put that baby in that monkey suit, that's all it took for me. I don't even breathe on those letters at the store.
Don't even breathe.
I used to
on
be
those
a Starbucks girl. I used to be Starbucks down, had the custom cups and everything.
Come on, Arabica bean.
Listen, I love my coffee, but if it's just Starbucks, I will get water. Yeah. I'm that type of person. When it makes sense, it makes sense. But I'm one of those people where you have to make it make sense to me.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm the same.
And that makes sense.
You make it sense.
Yeah.
I can
that
fuck
makes
with it a little
sense.
bit.
I'm not about pandering and all that other stuff.
Yeah, I don't pander.
Logic.
Either. Very, yeah.
It's logic. It makes sense. Gravity exists. I'm not jumping and floating in the sky.
What?
No, but
I'm gonna start using that. Gravity exists.
It does.
I'm not about to jump. If I jump off a bridge and then float in the sky, no, I'm gonna drop like a rock. Like stop playing.
Gravity is undefeated.
If I don't know colors, I'm gonna learn red from a street light.
Yeah.
Before what green is, like I'm not about to walk while these vehicles move in.
But you know who else is undefeated?
That.
Let's talk. I want to talk about something that's on the docket real quick. The federal government. You know what they don't? What they undefeated about? Money.
Mm-hmm. In what way?
When they ain't getting a cut.
True.
They want a cut. That's the one thing about America. They want.
That's why
a
we
cut.
legal.
So Gilbert Arenas and others. He was doing a illegal gambling game and stuff at his home. And
was it illegal, or did they just deem it illegal because they weren't aware?
Two things can be true at the same time.
Okay.
Because if you don't have proper licenses and stuff for you to be running if you got a table, you a millionaire, and you gambling with people who may or may not be unlawful, gang affiliate, mafia affiliate, you know, in your mansion, you got your logo on the poker tables,
that's where you
in
fucked
your
up.
home, your
Right.
name
That's
on the
where you
lease and deeds and
Family
bills,
Dollar
and,
Plan
you know,
cards.
stuff
Stop.
like that. That's
You mean so I was throwing a party with all my friends?
yes.
You branded the paraphernalia.
I
You gotta leave
decided,
people alone.
and I decided to put my logo on my wall in my house that I pay a mortgage on. Oh, okay.
No, you put it on the table
That's
that
who-
you bought
I bought
to
it.
gamble.
I bought it.
I bought it.
I'm having a card party with my
If it can be
friends.
confiscated, it should not be labeled.
Period. Period. He said he gonna
Listen.
snitch though.
Huh?
He said he gonna snitch.
He said he is?
Yeah, he said he
I'm pretty
gonna
sure he
snitch.
is
He got a
because I
bad
feel
bitch
like
at home.
someone snitched on him. Because
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I'm like, clearly,
At this
whoever
point-
he was inviting to these parties.
I don't think it was an invite. I think it was someone who wasn't invited.
I can see that.
Because again,
Yeah, that's
if
some
I'm
hateration and
having a party at
holleration.
my house,
Stays in
I can
Vegas
put
and
whatever I
happen in
want on
Vegas
my
and-
table. I can put whatever I want on my walls. And if my friends and I decide to play cards, and then we say, "Hey, I'll give you $100," and I say, "Cool, let's do it." Who's gonna know? I'm just having a party with my friends.
Well, that goes back to where's the NDA?
But we're friends.
Exactly. That's why
Or
I said.
are you?
But I just
That's
That's
why.
right.
That's
But y'all-
why I think it
hold
was
on.
someone who found out
They
about
touched
it
the doorbell.
that
It's a silent
wasn't
NDA.
invited, and now they're like,
That
"Oh,
makes sense. It could be somebody that wasn't invited, wanted to be invited,
Yeah.
hating that they wasn't invited. They didn't get the invite.
I'm
It's
leaning
that,
towards
it's
that.
that,
since you
sad,
put that out
it's
there
that sad
too.
little girl with pigtails.
yeah."
Oh, you didn't get the invite.
All her friends are at the birthday party and she's
Yep.
not there.
They saw everybody's
Poor
close friend
Cinderella.
stories, and they were like, "Oh,
Oh, this nigga
Lav
ain't
is
invite
at
me.
the party."
Why were they in the close friends then?
Oh, y'all together without me?
There it is.
Y'all
That's the
can
one.
exist without me?
Oh,
Like Black China's mom, you're back with your friend. And you can't call your mother.
So Rocket.
I saw you hugged up with your friend online. Oh, you can't even breathe my way.
Yeah.
You know, people. Listen, in no way. I know it sounds like I'm over here just taking up for the criminals, but still, I'm just saying. You know,
I don't think he's a criminal.
I don't think so either.
no.
I don't think a lot of people who break the law instantly makes you a criminal, but the law is the law.
But
But this
I-
is why I'm big on when you get money,
Yeah.
sometimes you just gotta let people go.
Yeah.
Don't even have nobody that's gonna be hating on you because they don't see that they're not there at the close friends. You need to be surrounding
Yeah.
of people who are gonna be actually happy.
Right.
But
This
see,
is why I
that's
said it
the
all
thing,
has to be
though.
happening.
Or
You
something.
never know because people can be in your face for years. Because I'm pretty sure the people, Selena's family didn't think that lady was going to do what she did to Selena.
How many friends you got?
Selena went Mexican.
Enough.
Well, I'm trying to, I don't even,
Enough.
Yeah, just in case people like, wait a minute. She said
how many?
Two.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta count. You better count.
And
they
then
will.
she said
they
two.
gonna hit
And
you
it's about
up.
7 people that be like, wow.
So what you mean we ain't friends?
Or they gonna think they one of the two.
But
I'm very transparent about everything.
Yeah,
So
but you asked her. You didn't say best friends. You asked how many
No, I
friends she
just, I
got.
just said friends and just because that's
I'm very, very. I'm not loose with that word. So that's my answer.
Same.
I'm not loose. I'm not loose.
I'm an adult now. Can't be loose with that friend.
A lot of people
not loose with the best friend.
Yes, a lot of people know who I am. They just don't know me.
Mm-hmm.
oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You gotta be levels.
Those
boundaries.
Yes,
Those boundaries.
that is my answer.
Yeah.
Boundaries is the answer.
Yes. Yes, I have a boundary of friends.
Yeah,
A boundary of friends. I was about to say, because what number is that?
A boundary of
I have a
friendships.
boundary of
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I have a boundary of friendships.
Amen. I like that answer.
Arm's
Yeah.
length.
Yeah, I think that's what happened to him. I just think that because for it to be at the level that his parties are at, this has been happening for a long time.
Yeah.
So I just think someone just got upset about something and decided like, I'm just gonna tell now.
Right.
Okay. Another scenario.
That's why when going back to the illegal part, it's like if I've always had these parties with my friends, I've always had these parties with my friends. It's just a normal party I have with my friends. But because someone made it a thing, it made it
What if the house
illegal.
owes somebody some money?
It don't have to be illegal. I can owe you without going to court.
exactly. That's like if we're playing basketball and then we decide like, I bet you $100 you can't shoot more threes than me.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you come and now you're like, what y'all doing? I'm like, oh, I bet him $100 he can make more threes. You're like, okay, well, I got 100 because I don't think he can make more threes. So, okay, that's 200. Now we're playing for $200. At what point does it become illegal amongst friends?
Right.
When it's reported.
Exactly.
Right. So why are we recording?
Exactly.
Did you go to
Some
school for
people-
broadcasting and communications?
Some people are speculating. We're gonna put allegedly across the screen.
Allegedly.
Absolutely.
Allegedly across the screen that it was
Allegedly.
Dre and Michelle
Oop.
because that's her son's father.
Gilbert?
Her older son is
She's a
his
pro.
I
son.
mean, but why would she want her son's father to go down?
I don't know. It's something to do with money. I guess she's like, oh, you have money. It was a whole scenario somebody put up, but
It's always a bitch.
allegedly, I don't know.
Allegedly.
This is a scenario that someone said
Yeah.
that when she was on Basketball Wives,
Yeah.
when it was worth watching.
Yeah.
Don't ask me about any of these shows now. I promise I don't know.
Me neither.
Same.
But
Understandable.
that was her storyline, was like the fact
I
that
don't.
he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. So
Man.
I don't know.
And playing broke. But then you can have these parties with your friends with millions of dollars on the
You're
table.
not broke.
But just think about it, Jerry. Doesn't it just seem weird? You've had these parties forever, and all of a sudden,
That don't seem weird to me
That's
because
a snitch. That's a
he,
snitch situation.
because it may have been he wasn't even got snitched on. You had people who were a part of illegal activities, allegedly. It could have been one of their ops or one of their snitches who just happened to spill some beans, for something.
How
And
you know the beans?
this was collateral
Right.
damage. No, because say for instance, if it's a team of people who doing some shit, the mob, okay. And hold on, dang, let me paint the picture.
Allegedly
Y'all
mob.
making sound effects and stuff already. The mob, right?
because
And
we
say
all
for-
want to get in our car with a regular ignition and go home.
No, but say for instance, they got somebody who happens to be an informant or working undercover with them. If they go to somewhere that
He didn't catch what I said, but that's
They
okay.
should never be there. They
I'm
never
just-
gonna be there.
I understand that they shouldn't be, but hey, this is how the law works.
Okay.
If they go
Wait.
to an activity
Are
of
you-
gambling,
That's how the law
they-
works, or that's how underground
Because the law should not be here.
How with the law?
The law don't belong.
That's what I was about to say. How with the law? No.
Get out of here.
And if
Law.
you know,
Apple's an apple. Undercover is an undercover.
And Jerry.
Informant is an informant.
Jerry.
All
And
they
if
do
you
is give the
know-
government information.
if you know Officer Jerry, that means that you were there too. And I have video of you being there, Officer Jerry.
Be there.
So if you snitch on me and all of my girls,
Oh.
I'm gonna put the video out, Officer Jerry. Cause you're giving you were an officer and you were there.
Look,
And then you got home and put on your police uniform and went back to work.
all I'm saying is it's a possibility that somebody was there like that.
I got you.
Cause me, I ain't like that. I don't go nowhere that I ain't got no business going. And
Yeah.
if I am there and it come out, I'm fine with it coming out.
I don't blame you. That's the thing when people are just like afraid to go to play like porn stores. I'm like, if somebody see you at the porn store, you saw
They
them
was
and they
there
saw
too.
you. You got to tell people you were there.
And
So
You just as guilty.
Unless you're ready to tell people that what you were doing there.
First of all, I go for the incense.
Okay.
they got this specific brand.
But I'm just saying.
They got the vampire blood. That shit is
When people
phenomenal.
are afraid of being
You can
caught
only get
somewhere,
it at a
I'm
dollar.
like, think about this logically. If this person has to tell someone they saw you somewhere where you shouldn't have been, that means they were there too.
They were there or there also.
So unless they're ready to out themselves, they're not going to say anything.
Ooh, I got a
Unfortunately,
story.
in
I got a
today's
story
world,
about
they
that.
never care about that.
I got a
part.
story
They just
about
care
that.
about the person who got caught.
That's true.
I got a story about that.
Okay.
Story time.
At the porn store?
No,
Oh, okay.
I was fucking with this one
For your
girl, right?
incense? All right.
I was fucking with this one girl, right? She had a cousin, dude, driving Monte Carlos and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, drug
He
dealer.
just stayed upstairs. Cool.
Okay.
He had a baby mama. This baby mama was the studliest of all studs.
Okay.
Nobody knew in the gay community that she had a baby. And number two, that she's still fucking the baby daddy. So cool. He tired of her doing all this gay shit, right? No, I'm serious.
That sounds very black of you.
He tired of her doing all this gay shit.
Yeah.
We hear them upstairs fucking 8 million times. They had one song that they put on repeat. Like I can't, and I will never listen to that song again nor name it. I don't want to ruin it for nobody else.
What is the song?
I don't want to
Right.
name it.
R. Kelly
I'm about to
something?
gag just thinking about it. No.
Oh, okay.
It's not even R. Kelly. Like it's egregious because how do you fuck to this? Anyway. Boom. I'm out.
It's your birthday. Get busy. It's your birthday. Okay,
Yo,
go.
if it was that, I would be
I
cool
want to
with
at least
that.
know the artist if you're not
I
gonna say the
know.
song.
Like she just made it so.
No, but look.
Seal.
So then Seal. Wow. Kiss of a rose. Fucking a kiss
You're
of a
supposed to like the
rose
seal, no?
on repeat is wild. That's
Yeah.
wild.
That is.
I'm out at the function, the gay function. I see her there. She sees me there. I'm without old girl. She's
Without oh boy.
clearly not where she's supposed to be. I looked at her. She looked at me. She said, "You don't see me." I said, "Bitch, you don't see me." And that was it. And we've been cool ever since. I'm like,
We're both John
listen,
Cena.
you wanna get bust down every day? Like we both invisible in this
Mind your
bitch.
business.
Right. I'm minding my business. She minding hers.
She having a time. She getting the best
I mean,
of
she
both
was getting
worlds.
bust down.
Wow.
And if
Then
I
going to bust the bitches down.
You know, is that why I noticed like a lot of studs usually be the ones that had a body? That's where some of it come
They be
from.
sneak dicking.
It's yeah.
yes, they sneak dick. They
That
sneak
sometimes
dick
make
a
you
lot.
develop.
Give me that.
You know?
Don't tell.
Exactly. It's like, no, we see it in the assets.
They take it.
We see it in the assets.
You get robbed today.
Studs love dick. I don't know what it is.
Oh.
None of my business.
Oh, okay.
It's none of my business. I
Hey.
mean,
Well, that was
You gotta try it before you
T-shirt.
buy it.
Hey, yeah, you know, they want to know what it's.
Look, so what they here for?
They're like, listen,
right.
Oh, now I know.
I need to know
Gotcha, bitch.
before I break my backpack with.
Wow.
I know you getting broken in.
Wow.
I had a key.
I mean, can you blame them though? It's amazing. I don't know. You may
No.
not. Yeah.
I don't do
just-
that. I don't do none of that.
Yeah.
What's next for?
But Jerry's like, and scene.
I respectfully decline.
Next segment.
Yeah. What's next for Miss
You
Cream?
a clapper.
Pause.
What inspired you to name yourself?
Yeah, you know.
In a Jet2 Holiday.
Super person.
Okay, wait.
50 pounds
serious.
per person.
That's what the stud was on. She was her Jet2 Holiday.
It was.
And no one else was invited on the boats.
None of my business.
Or the
Blowing
plane.
up the spot. Friend, how dare
What's
you?
even more fucked up, I used to like take care of the baby. Why they
You
fuck?
know what?
While she was getting sneak duck?
Yeah,
Come
at this
on,
point, I
stepmom.
took that baby everywhere. We was at Rainbow on Forest
You were
Hills.
contributing to it.
Wow. Wow, friend.
You said better her than you, huh?
Yeah, cause
Stop feeding the baby.
So Auntie laughed the baby, not the grandma.
So you were Khloe Kardashian in this situation. And the baby
just
the baby was Dream.
Hannah here.
Just head in here.
Hannah here. Come on, I
Don't
got
have
it.
a time.
Right, do what you gotta
time.
do. And I mean, she be tucked. She didn't even shower. She was tucked.
She didn't shower.
She didn't shower because if I was there and I'm showering, bitch, you ain't showered.
Yikes.
I'm just
So she was permeating the room.
She wanted to live with the
she's
essence.
permeating that room
I
up
was
there.
like, she was just laying there. Just
I don't
taking
even
it.
know.
Ain't
I didn't
no
even know what it looked like
It
up
set
there.
through.
None of my business.
It was seeping. Y'all didn't know.
Oh no, it's none of my business. And I had several homes to go to.
I thought you were gonna say I had several hoes,
Them too.
but then it was an M in there, so it changed the dynamic.
well, the hoes
of it.
had homes.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's why you're called the lucky one.
Oh, I'm very lucky. Very lucky.
Very lavish.
Homo sapiens.
Very lavish. Very lucky.
Lavish the lucky
They're
one, I guess.
Homo
Yeah. Homo sapiens.
No, them Homo sapiens, man, out of line.
Out of line.
They're getting cracked.
Of
Yes,
line.
apex predator. Be careful.
Oh, the name with the gyro
Chat is
George.
like,
after.
this
I'm
is
a
such
food
an
chain, bitch.
inside conversation.
Yeah, 'cause it's just the jokes be they be
Bitch, they got high
flying.
legs.
It's really
Nigga run.
The jokes be flying.
They do. They fly. They
jokes be
fly.
flying.
They absolutely do. But what's next for me is
Yes.
my goal since I started my brand has always been to hire from within my company, my community, and pay more than the living wage. So right now, I have been working on scaling my brands and scaling my businesses so that I can do that.
Oof.
So I'm
Amen.
really excited about that. I have so much
Child, I need to put
You
an
know.
application.
The same.
like
Shit.
that, and that's what I want. Like I honestly want Black people to flourish. I want us to love what we do. I want us to love going to work. I want us to enjoy waking up in the morning. And I want, like, just like how we're sitting here now, like this is how I want
Yes.
Every day.
my everyday to be.
Every
I understand that
fucking day.
you can't always
Every day.
get rid of stress, but at least when we gather together to do work, I want it to feel like this. Like we're having a conversation, but we're getting work done. We're getting to the bag.
'Cause
And
Yeah.
we're healing that,
And we're
exactly. That earlier feeling.
There's a lot of inner child healing that has to be done in our community. I
Yes.
want us to stop thinking that we have to get it out the mud. I never subscribed to that. So going back to what you were saying, like you were happy that I talked about a lot of things that I talked about. We were so subscribed to getting out the mud that for the longest time, I didn't really want to tell my story about like my family and where I came from, because
That's how I felt about
a lot
rapping.
of people in our community don't respect people if they don't think you got it out the mud.
So you
wanna
so
hear
I
something
never
that's
pretended.
misrepresented.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I never.
Misrepresented.
It's like how we called Jaden
Smith.
and Willow Smith
Yeah.
weird. What makes them weird?
I think Jaden Smith's album,
They're
that
great.
fucking Sire album, one of my favorite albums,
Amazing.
period.
I like them. I just don't like we get upset at other communities and say, "Oh, we're not a monolith," but then within our community, we want to be a
We want to
monolith.
be
Right.
a
It's a
monolith.
contradiction.
Yeah.
A very big contradiction.
Not everybody would struggled all they goddamn lives.
What up, Daniel?
Exactly. Not everyone struggled.
Right. And I want us to
stop.
You should not want to listen to my music because I didn't struggle, and I don't talk about struggle rap.
Because
like I'm not a struggle rapper.
Rich or poor.
Everyone has their own version of struggles, and I just want us to stop thinking that our struggles have to look the same.
I always said that.
They don't have to look the same.
They don't have to look the
and,
same.
you know, you can enjoy a Tyler the Creator just as well as you can enjoy another rapper that had to get it out the mud or had to talk about, you know, coming off the block to get his money to get his record deal. Like so many people
don't know Jadakiss went to college and shit. They thought he was one of them, and he's not. He went to college. He grew up in the suburbs.
Sweetie went to college.
There you go.
She went to school for marketing. She
owned everybody to be Gucci. That's
exactly. She owned
everybody
business.
can't be Gucci.
Exactly.
No.
I want us
and Gucci went to jail.
Yeah, he went to prison.
Multiple times.
Now I want to
still releasing albums.
But
though.
the
Like
thing
Gucci one of them ones.
I'm glad you brought Gucci up because it's like Gucci did all the things that the hood wanted him to do. When he came home, he decided to be a better person. And now that he's a better person, that's not Gucci. That's a clone.
That's a clone.
This is what I mean.
Now ain't nobody fucking with him. Ain't nobody listening to his music. It's crazy.
This is what I mean by
they want the downfall.
Have to stop making ourselves be monolithic.
Yeah.
Like instead of embracing Gucci wanting to be healthier, instead of embracing him enjoying being a father and a husband and living a male's version of a soft life, you would rather say he's a clone. Very soft.
Masculine soft.
You would rather say he's a clone. Or when men decide to not be this overzealous masculine version of themselves, then it's like, oh, this nigga zesty. It's like,
this nigga pussy. This nigga don't fight for me.
This man will punch you with his manicured nails. What are you talking about?
About myself.
A man should be able to care about themselves without having all these other connotations. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, that's what's next for me. It's just scaling my business even more than where it already is. Continuing to set boundaries, remain hydrated and moisterized. You know,
yes, come
continuing
Stay
to wake up.
Moisturize.
Hyaluronic acid.
Yes,
absolutely. Hyaluronic acid.
Did somebody compliments it out?
Yes.
A water bank.
And also
nice water bank treatment.
You know, just all those things. Continue to meditate and journal and do yoga and you know, be in the softest era of my life. I love it here. Okay. I wasn't always here. I love it here. I wake up and I'm happy on purpose. I choose happiness. Ooh. People don't understand. You have to choose to be happy.
Yes.
I choose to be happy every day. Even when things might come to derail that happiness, I figure out why did this happen for me. Once I figured it out, then it's a lesson. Then it turns to a blessing. So I'm happy on purpose. This is my real personality. This is how I am all the time.
Purpose. Come on, happy on purpose.
Yeah, I'm happy on purpose.
Isn't that the life we should all lead?
Yeah.
Isn't that the life we all should want?
You definitely should. And if someone's like, I saw Cream and she didn't speak to me, maybe I didn't see you.
Exactly.
I want to put that out there so that other people can use that too. I will never let anyone make me feel bad for not speaking to them.
Well, why didn't you speak to me?
When we just talking about this?
If you saw me,
why didn't you speak to me?
If you saw me and it was that important for us to have a conversation, then why didn't you come over and converse?
Yeah.
People are
clearly
weird.
It wasn't that important to you, and you're not about to make me feel bad about
but don't
not
make me
having
feel
a
bad about it.
People
feel
in
bad
their
about
egos.
yourself, and that's okay too. Just sit with it. That's how you grow.
Absolutely.
Or fear.
If there's anything else besides just like boundaries that people need to just take away from this, it is not allowing people to project anything onto you that you do not want to take with you.
Oof, that's a word. Don't do it. Don't take it. Leave it where it's at. Leave it on the playground.
Do the crime.
Leave it on the playground.
Leave it wherever, but just take it back with you. I'm not responsible for your feelings that you decided to conjure up yourself. Now, if I did something to you, talk to me about it.
Yeah.
If you decide to not talk to me about it,
and harbor that,
then it's back on you. It's
hey,
yours
you
now.
Your feelings here. Pick them up and take them.
Yeah, it's yours now.
Come on, Jasmine Sullivan.
Yeah.
How can the people find you?
Ms. Cream of the Crop on Instagram and everything. I'm very big on branding. Miss Cream of the Crop, welcome to Cream's world. All myself, like Conversations with Cream, Coffee with Cream, Coffee Break with Cream, 216 to be radio station, the Elite Team Entertainment. My radio show is the Elite Radio Show. Ms. Cream of the Crop, no, we bond it. Because people like MZ, no.
Let them know.
MS, Cream of the Crop.
What would be the best advice you could give someone who is interested in leading a happy life and choosing happiness?
More than all the stuff that I already said. You want some more? You want some more? You want me to put a whole a Tiffany necklace together for you?
Yeah, somebody, because look, they might skip.
You want a David Yurman bracelet with that too?
Yeah.
Bend it up.
A little Tiffany set.
The best advice overall that you could ever give somebody, like you said, besides that.
Honestly, everyone should take time to themselves. I think that being with yourself alone and actually taking time to figure out who you are. Everyone has an inner child inside of them that needs some type of healing. And until you address what that inner child needs, you cannot love anybody else. You cannot care for anyone else. You cannot be genuinely kind to anyone else. You can't genuinely be nice to anyone else until you address how you treat yourself and heal that inner child inside of you. Once you do that, then you take the steps to be a better person for everyone else. I think we learn when you're a kid, your parents automatically say, like, if Lab comes over, your mom's like, Jerry, give her some candy, share with Lab. Let her play with your trucks. And you may not even feel like playing with anybody that day.
Yeah.
So at an early age, we're always taught to put everybody else first, or to do things that you don't feel like doing. And I don't think that parents and adults realize that you're making us develop into this adult that has no idea how to be self-full. So when you start doing stuff for yourself, you start feeling guilty. It's like, why do I feel guilty for making myself feel good?
Survivor's remorse and all that shit.
You know?
Yes,
So everyone needs to take time to be in solitude with themselves and find out what you like. And no is absolutely a complete sentence. Start saying no. Like when you're in solitude, say no to everything. I don't care what it is. Anyone that truly has your back and truly loves you will understand.
Amen.
If you say no, I'm working on myself right now. No, I don't have the funds for that. Doesn't mean I'm broke. I just don't have the funds to do that right now.
Yeah, that's not what I want to use my money for.
That's not what I want to use my money for right now. And I promise you, every situation that comes your way, when you know yourself, you will be able to tackle those situations 100% better because you already know who you are.
Oof. And see, you didn't think it was more that you could give the people. Ooh.
I know.
I mean,
well received.
Right.
Yes.
Right. She is educated in
Exactly.
But
make sure you click the link in my bio because I have gratitude jars. I also have gratitude journals and all the ways in which you can.
We could use a jar.
Be more grateful and tap in with your inner self. I'm really big on that.
Can you use a jar?
Yeah. And today is T-shirt Tuesday. So if you're tuned in, I have on one of my T-shirts. That's why I wore it. It is T-shirt Tuesday. It says solopreneur, entrepreneur, side hustler, and creative. So I'm representing for everyone that does something.
Something.
Come on. Something.
Because if you are a 9-to-5er, you probably have a side hustle.
Yep, me.
And it's okay to have a side hustle and a 9-to-5 job. Eggs are $10. I don't eat eggs, but they're $10 for someone.
some $10.
Somebody has to pay $10, and I'm rooting for you.
Oh my god!
To be able to afford your eggs.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for you.
I'm rooting for you.
I'm rooting for you to be able to pay for your eggs. See, I'm a team player.
Your egg habit.
I don't eat eggs, but I don't want your eggs to be $10 just because I don't have to pay for one.
I'm so stubborn. I'll just stop buying eggs, and that's exactly what the fuck I did.
I need
until they come back down. I'm good.
Sorry,
salmon.
I'm sorry, no.
No, you're fine.
Child, they just approved the lab grown fake salmon to be sold everywhere.
That ain't the one I'm buying.
They got salmon substitute.
They been had it.
What that look like?
So they turned salmon into tilapia?
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
yeah.
I'm sorry, black people that are tuned in. Tilapia is not a real fish.
It's not a real fish.
I know. I just
not
hurt a
real.
lot of souls and hearts. Tilapia is not a real
Not a real
fish.
fish.
Going back to your perch.
No, as soon as I heard that, I was just like, I'm never eating this. Well, like, what do you mean it's not?
It's not a real fish.
Not real.
They made it up.
They
Like
grew
dogs.
I'm ready for them to make another kind of steak.
it. No.
They can't do that. Can you,
Shit,
steak,
I don't
you
know.
can't
I'm
make-
gonna try it.
You cannot
pretty
make
I'm
a
gonna try
mistake.
it. But
Make it out of mushrooms.
almost
then.
there.
They're making them
Shit.
chicken for that.
Child.
You can go. There's a lot of restaurants that are in neighborhoods.
Ooh,
They like
no.
to sell rice with their
Nope.
food.
I was about
They
to
might
say-
be able to give you some.
Well, I'm eating that cat.
Oh
Pause.
no, because I love me some house fried rice.
They
I
might
got
be
some
able to
that's
give
not
you
waiting
that
on me.
cat.
It's called Hunan.
They might be able to give you some tips on things that's not beef.
It's not
I don't know.
real.
Yeah.
That's not beef or
It
chicken.
ain't ox.
This,
I mean,
I don't know what it may be.
It's good.
It's
meat.
good.
It's good.
It's
And
general.
In general, it was a lie. Yeah, I don't know what steak tastes like.
What?
Mm-mm.
You don't know what?
I don't eat beef or pork. I've been like this since I was a kid.
Oh,
You-
okay.
I didn't like it, and
Oh.
I
Girl,
tried it
steak
once, and
is
I got
good.
extremely sick.
Yeah, that
So
would do
meat
that.
does not tempt me.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
meat that you eat
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
does not tempt me.
I don't know.
You don't
Enough.
eat that.
it's the same way, and that, it's the same way on that part too.
But is it
You
eating
gobble
you're
that.
devouring?
You don't. You gobble that. You don't necessarily chew it. I don't know because I
Some
don't.
people like to play with
Some
their
people
food, though.
do. They do.
if you
And that's
gobble,
what
you
we're
still can
doing.
But
taste.
that's not chewing
Some
it
people
though.
like
But
to
you can
play
still-
with their food.
Some people don't. But I don't think they want
If
to
you
chew.
gobble, you still taste.
You,
That's what
you
I'm saying.
swallow.
Yeah.
You do. That's
You
true.
can't miss the tongue. That's already down your throat.
That is true, but that is
The
not
taste
chewing.
buds are activated though.
They
Yes.
are.
See,
They're-
chewing is just an act.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
why would
right.
you
Jerry.
chew?
I was gonna say, why would you chew, Jerry? Why would you chew?
I don't.
Okay.
Ladies and
That's the
gentlemen,
taste.
welcome
That is
to
You don't need texture to taste.
welcome to the section of
But
our show
there is
called The
texture
Art
within
of.
that taste, though.
I'm sorry, she.
Oh my god!
Well, it's blunt.
It's blunt.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
You put
amen.
meat in your mouth too. Just a different type of meat.
Yeah.
It's more like
She the queen of meat.
I'm pretty sure.
Not the meat underwater.
She the queen of meat.
Oh,
So,
Under
it
the,
got gills.
under the sea.
it has curtains.
Curtains is wild. Sometimes you gotta open.
You gotta let it
You gotta.
That's the
breathe. You
pressure.
gotta let it
You gotta open the
breathe.
curtains.
It
Yeah.
ain't automatic. It's
Yeah,
manual.
yeah. They're not automatic. They
She said-
manual.
It
Manual
is.
You
curtains.
gotta let it
Yeah.
breathe.
It's a Maybach.
Little blinds.
Tapped open.
The jokes were flying. The jeans were
And we
dry.
really tried to end on a high note. Like I'm telling people to be
So
We are here.
curtains.
Because it's Tuesday.
No, it's
We
still
drop
hot.
those gems, but
Curtains.
it's important to laugh through it, but still get your shit off.
Exactly.
Thank you for sharing your time with us again.
Yes, this was fun.
I just wanted to have a conversation with you. I just feel like you was one of the people who we need to
Absolutely.
have at HQ, and
Yeah.
because I wasn't real versed in the cream to the top, but now I'm aware.
Cream to the top.
Oh, just a wait.
Right.
I'm glad you added to the top because when you just said you
I'm
want
gonna
real
put that
verse
respect on your name at all times.
in the cream, but I got you, babe.
You know, yeah. So once again, I'm just Jared. She's the Lucky Laugh. He's Mars on the switches. She's Miss
Amen.
Cream
MS.
of the crop.
Cream of the
Yeah.
crop.
Or you say, I'm Cream, aka Ms. Cream of the Crop.
You know what it is.
Yeah.
And as always, until y'all hear from us again, go be great out here in these streets.
Yeah.
Ah.
Thank you.